Hello everyone, this is Random World, and I'm pretty sure we did a time skip. Oh, okay, what? Okay, that's over. Anyways, so time skip. It's close to like. Let me go rewatch everything. Okay. I think I remember now. Yes, energy. Yes. Okay. So Izuku, who has Izuku just is sitting at a cafe, and hears the explosion. Notices that there is a fire, and decides to help by. He just disappear, sinking, like just putting his hand out to the explosion, using aerokinesis to grab all the smoke and clearing the fire, and then just just condensing the smoke into and then just adding water into it, and then just making it drop to the ground. Who did that? Asks the fire person hero. The water hose hero, I think. But isn't the water hose, it's just like the water rope person. Yeah, that hero. I forgot the name. It's just that sticks to that person. Firefighter hero. Who did that? And thank you. I want to say thank you to whoever that was. Now that they don't have to worry about the fire, all the heroes charged towards the villain, and Izuku's like, time free. He freezes time and walks over and just, Well, this is strange. Seems like the villain unfroze. Must have been that energy burst. That energy must have, because of how much silver. I didn't put that much. Still, that must have been enough to add enough heat to unfreeze him. Now then, Bakugo. Now just to grab you out. And make time really, really slow. Why don't I make this really, really slow instead now? So that he doesn't get pulled apart. He slows time down to the slowest point he can actually get. Like 0 point, infinite zeros, and then a 1 at the end. I'm unsure, like 1,000,000 zeros at the end. So like probably 1,000,000,000 trillion times slower. Like I'm gonna say a nanosecond. He slows it down so that an hour is a nanosecond to him. That's how slow everything is going. And Bakugo, because the slime villain is a liquid, he doesn't get burned. It just, after time goes back to normal. He grabs him out, places him on the floor, and then walks back to his cafe and sits down and just lets everything go as normal. Izuku, instead of learning new abilities, practices using his, which doesn't really do anything. He just gets to learn more things about what he could do possibly with it. And instead of hero note, with the hero notebooks, he also has has combo ideas or moves that he can do or what he can do with his ability. And yeah. Izuku, to be honest, is one of the most, with all this, overpowered already. Why did I do this? Anyways, Izuku, who just unpauses time and lets things go as normal. And here's what? Where's the hostage? And that's the slime villain arena area. Wait, where's the hostage? There you are. The kinetic, the power punch person. He's out. Oh, someone grab. I'll grab him and run. He runs and grabs his Bakugo. Then Bakugo says, "Get off me. I didn't need your help." And Bakugo just runs away using his explosions to propel him forward. Sorry, kid. It annoyed by Bakugo a bit. And the water hose hero, just the water rope hero. I got you, villain! And ripping the villain with the water. My weakness! A liquid that can actually move by itself without anything. Izuku. And now, with Izuku. Now that that's settled, he hears, "Young Midoriya." What? He looks back but sees a skeletal-looking man. Oh my goodness, like, shoot. My buff form ran out. Oh. So, your quirk is transformation type? What? Oh my, is confused. Izuku says your quirk is transformation type. For your enhancer type quirk, enhancement transformation type, wouldn't that be like absorbing, like generating energy, and then using that energy to transform? Can you explain to me your quirk? Your quirk is very confusing. All Might explains to him at the cafe, one for all, the battle, like the basics of the battle, and that he thinks that, and he asks, were you the one who put out the fire over there and who took Bakugo, the hostage out? Izuku's like, yes. 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 All Might says, thank you for helping with that, but it's illegal to use your quirk without a hero's license. Izuku says, this is not a quirk. All Might says, it is definitely a quirk. How else would you have frozen a villain and get rid of the fire and smoke and generate water and take a person out? All for one? Izuku's like, no, what even is that? Are you talking about Three Musketeers now? It's telekinetic abilities. It's kinetic abilities. Oh, but isn't that psychic stuff? That is unbelievable. You really want to bet that? All Might getting. Why do you doubt that? There's literally quirks that break the laws of physics. AKA Uraraka. Uraraka allows her to make anything in zero gravity. That doesn't mean anything else. Like air, anything. That means air can slow them down. And air can also speed things up. Inertia. How does anything work without inertia? Inertia means it shall continue to move forward unless it's stopped by a opposing thing. Which means it would break laws of physics. Of what I think. Well, you can either believe it or not, but your quirk, one for all, or a quirk that can transfer down quirks and grown power of enhancement and enhancement of quirks seem to be straightforward. But I think that whatever you're gonna say next time might just be it. It maybe not, but anyways. Now then, what are you gonna say next? All Might says, will you be my successor? I would be working at UA, and the 10 months from now, we would be able to train and get you to the point where you can handle one for all. Izuku thinks, how much muscle does it take? I already have a 6-pack. Does a 6-pack? Is a 6-pack enough? And about a lot of other things. It's like, you have a 6-pack? But you look so scrawny. Izuku's like, that's being fit. Might not work on my arm muscles that much, but I do do other exercises. And if you want me to do training so bad, why don't I just I have an idea. To prove that I have the kinesis, I shall show you chronokinesis. Chronokinesis is the ability to control time itself and also sort of space-time. Now then, let me demonstrate. He stops time, does a bunch of exercises, in 12 hours, and revert in 9 weeks, and that, and what feels like that, reverses his body's time uses his agrokinesis, energy kinesis thing to make him 9 weeks younger again, and pops back into the actual original time. There. I am done training for 9 weeks. Show me. He shows the image of, he flexes his muscles and they look bigger than, his arms literally look bigger with muscles than they did before. See? Just like, are you sure you don't have just a... Wait, no. Are you sure? Izuku is like, yeah, I'm sure. I've been doing this since I've been 4. You know what? I'll pull a cube of literal darkness out of your shadow. Or you know what? I'll just take away your shadow with darkness manipulation. I'll take away your darkness of your shadow. Izuku does that. Okay, I believe you now. Now, can you return that? That's really, really crazy. Creepy. Izuku puts it back. Okay. Now then, I'm gonna be going to UA, but I am going to refuse your quirk because you can... Because I already have my own power, and I can almost kill anything instantly, so I don't think and my thing isn't even a quirk, so it would be almost useless to me, cause he looks and looks and looks and looks. I'm looking for a strength kinesis. Who the heck is strength kinetic? Who the heck is this thing of strength? Let me pause. Well, I can't find one for strength, but I can find one for cells of the body, life and death itself. The limit skills, which I'm unsure if that does anything for quirks. Density, laws of physics, generation of plants, seeds of plants. It's both light and darkness. Light, fears, lungs, pheromones, environments, regions, planes, emotions, emotional energy, particles, windows, insanity, paper, armor, pollen, wetlands, paint, living organisms, odor, toys, ice cream, traps, and peace. And that's not even that's not even all of it. There's more. So, now that I am finally actually allowed to train in flashback. Additional stuff. When can I practice new kinesis? Is asking his mother at age 7? For the last time. No more. Please, Izuku. Please, Sam, please. Fine. When you were allowed to go to a hero school? Training for a hero school. And when you're a hero. Ooh, okay. And Izuku. Anyways, I'll finally be able to practice the other kinesis all on a single website that I found, and I'm able to use all of it. Well, that's what I think, at least. All Might is you can what? Yeah, everything on this website is a possibility for me to be able to use. I'm unsure if anyone else is able to do it, but I sure can. Now then, I am going to pay and leave. Unless you want to pay for your own stuff, I'll leave now. And you should as well. Don't bother following me because I'll have stopped time. In 3, 2, 1, I'll be at my house. 0. And he just stops time and flies home. Mom, and unfreeze time. Mom. What is it, Izuku? It is time for training. Woo! I'll start with everything on the A in the A's. Okay, Izuku. Please don't go overboard and Can you please first go over to, I don't know, something that can, well, be inside of an area? Can you find a place for that? Sure. I'll be in the forest, I guess. That's the best place, I guess. Izuku starts off with inertia. The resistance matter has to change and restore motion. So... he's on... Okay, he's supposed to walk into the air and takes all their... makes it so... and freezes in midair, and then it just bops into his face. Freeze time. Shoot. Energy heal. Well, that hurt. Probably not gonna need this. Next one, air energy. I don't think that... Well, let's check it out. Create, shape, manipulate energies of air. Air energy is force to project. Bolts, force field, gravity. Okay. Next is... We already did aerokinesis, I see. Summer. User is able to tap in, induces summer, and forces, powers, heat, sun, growing season, abundance, hard work, working the land, and rest for others. Application. You see this. Neck, he heads over to anger. To sense and manipulate rage, aggression, and anger of others, themselves, people, animals, and other creatures by increasing, decreasing, or causing, or otherwise channeling rage and manifesting the emotional energy of to a physical level. Anger absorption. What the? He checks it out. Partially absorb, removing it from the source into their own body, gaining some sort of advantage. Anger constructs. To different shapes, objects, materials, substances, complexity, feminines, tangibility, perceptibility, and sees that. And I'll learn along the way of that. Now then, rural areas? Create, shape, and manipulate the rural areas and everything in them, including all aspects of the rural areas, from the purely physical ones and mythical conceptual ones. agricultural, seed time, alcohol / food manipulation, gardening mastery, hunting mastery, scarecrow manipulation. That's strange. And just reads all of this. Wait, animal manipulation. Checks it out. Quote, create, shape, and manipulate animals? What kinesis is this? Fauna kinesis. He tries out Phoenix. He just tries out Phoenix. He tries to make Phoenix, like thinking red, orange, and yellow feathers connected to a bird. It's sort of like a peacock, but doesn't throw out feathers. It has a fiery glow, and when you touch it, it burns, but it can control whether it is hot or cold, hot or normal temperature, and is able to fly and fly normally like a bird is supposed to, and is able to propel itself with fire, to generate fire around itself. And is able to revive itself through a sort of molting by the feathers, and then reigniting fire into dust, and then heat awakens it. It worked. He sees that he made a medium-sized egg. He next goes to humility. The humility in others, other features, decreasing others. I don't really have a way to test this one, so I'll just keep this in mind for later. And he continues to do this, and I just see stuff that is amazing. Hooray! Well, after 10 months of this, seems like I have done every single A in the kinetic department now, and I have basically a lot of different things. Recap: he has all the akinesis stuff, the kinesis, and a few others, as well as a phoenix, which is 5 months old. Izuku taught it how to fly by sort of just moving his arms up and down while making him fly with telekinesis. And now now the phoenix can fly, which now has sort of become his pet. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. And Izuku is able to do a lot of different things. And ever since he's learned how to use this, he's also been talking to his pet, which no one other than him understands. And he taught the Phoenix, everything he could. So now he has just the pet Phoenix. Izuku now at the UA entrance. Whoa. Takes a picture. And then just walks into the auditorium. Izuku, muttering, I can do this. Aspects. Izuku decides to use aspects kinesis to just, make it so that the aspects of him are that he's able to also understand things better, so that it is easier for him. He takes the test, he gets a 98.7 on the test. 98.7% correct on the test. Everyone else got 82. Everyone else got around 70 to 80. 89. Ooh. Nezu is... This seems to be an amazing student. Amazing intelligence. Maybe an intelligence quirk? But it seems like he has been declared quirkless after receiving the results. And then in practical exam, Izuku, who at the practical exam heads in, and once the doors open, he just time freezes and just plot convenience. All the UA class 1B and class 1A and class whatever else aren't in there. in his area. Deku. Okay. So he time freezes. He heads over and he just uses sharp. He just gets an ice. He just generates some water, sends it out, but then we shoot. Okay. Adamant sends it out throughout the whole area, sharpens it to the point where it can literally cut through anything, and then bop, hits every single robot it can, and then unfreezes time. Amazing. And then everyone is like, what just happened? But they can't even tell what they don't even notice what is happening actually. And Izuku takes just some time, and then the 0 pointer comes out because Nezu sees what just happened and notices that Izuku there is in front of everybody else. So he just gives him all those points. 0 pointer appears and he destroys them as well. And Izuku destroys them as well. Like, I really only destroyed them with 2 kinesis. Am I already this strong? Like, well, I'm gonna head back inside. Another 0 pointer appears. Wait, let's. He just disperses. He just silence the sound of that giant thing. And then just walks away. Hey. Izuku is like, that was easy. Probably destroyed. Probably got at first place. I would probably not even be surprised by that. Izuku just walks out of that place and then just walks away. President Mike says, City blank has been finished. Everyone in every single city heard that. What? How? What person has that type of that can beat all these villains in one blow in a few seconds? Bakugo. That be Why did he have to take the UA entrance exam? This was my moment. No. It has always been his. He has always been stronger than me. He just doesn't like to show off. But why did he have to do it today? Today of all days. Yes. Ranking score. Izuku is in first and Bakugo in second. Everything else is there. And everything else goes pretty much the same, just one thing up because, well, yeah, pretty much one thing up because Izuku was able to get first. So literally everything else is literally the same. Just everything from earlier below Izuku is now one thing up. And Izuku, who was the day before UA starts, gets a letter saying, come to UA today and go to the principal's office. Oh, did I? Is it because I got first place? He just freezes time, and then just energy, flight, speed, zoom. Does that, and just appears there out of nowhere. Ah! So you were the one who took out all those robots in one blow. So you really did do that in one blow. I was wondering how you were able to destroy all of them. You got the top score, and you were in both things, not just the practical exam, but also the actual thing, the actual exam. How did you do that? What is your quirk? It says here that you're quirkless, but that isn't right. So how are you able to do this? Nezu with his high specs quirk. Kirk is trying to figure it out. Izuku says, you haven't figured it out? One of the most intelligent people on the planet right now, and even you can't figure it out? I'll give you 2 words. It's psychic and kinesis. Or kinetic. Search those 2 things up and you'll find out what my abilities are. And I'll give you one last hint. I got all of it. Nezu searches up on his computer because documents and stuff that he normally does. Searches it up and all kinetic psychic. All kinetic. He gets the website. Ah, you got the website. Nice. Now then, click on it and scroll through everything. That is my limit to my abilities. And read the descriptions and their capabilities. Oh yeah. To let you know, I got a pet phoenix. I just wanted to let you know that. I'm not sure why. I just wanted to. Now, I shall be at my house, at home. Now then, goodbye. And I think I should also end it there for today. So, like, subscribe, and if there's comments, leave a suggestion in the comments. And if I like your idea, I'll pin it, and the one who gets the most likes of the pins gets to be a actual what if. So please, be a good suggestion. And it can be any type of suggestion. Like, subscribe, and goodbye.